Hello, I'm going to make chicken Alfredo fettuccine. And if you have other noodles, you could call it linguine or spaghetti. But I'm using the fettuccine noodles. And the reason is they're a little wider. The linguine is a little more narrow. And of course, spaghetti is rounded and small. So I've already boiled the pasta and I rinsed it in warm water, or hot water, so it's warm. I'm going to turn on the stove here. Okay. I'm just going to melt the butter for a minute. This is quite an easy recipe.
How much butter was that?
This was 1 cup of butter.
Okay.
So I'm just melting the butter just a bit. And Bonnie's method of cutting it would have been faster, but I didn't think of that right now. I filled up the 2 cups with the cream, and I'm using the heavy cream. And the other ingredients, as that's melting, is Parmesan cheese, and we have 2 kinds here. I have this is 1.5 cups, just Winco. You can get it at Walmart or any place else, and it's shredded. And this is shaved that we have. So I'm going to use this and finish off with this. And then the last thing is egg yolk. It takes 2 egg yolks, just the egg yolks, and I just stirred it a little bit with a fork. Okay, so now
And the last thing is the chicken.
yeah. Also with the chicken, you can have meat or no meat. You can add chicken. You can also, which my husband really likes, is saute mushrooms and add that. And you do both the meat and the mushrooms at the end. I've even served it where it was a group who I knew some did not like mushrooms, and I put mushrooms on the side. People could just add them. People either really like them or really don't. So, okay, so next I put the cream.
Is the butter all melted?
It's almost melted. So,
What does the egg yolk do?
it just thickens it more.
Oh, thickens
It's a
it.
thickener.
That's good.
This recipe, you don't. There's enough flavor in the Parmesan cheese that you don't even. Okay, so it's pre-measured here, 1.5 cups. Which is unfortunate that it's not 2 cups. And then I'm going to add just 1/2 cup of this shaved. This might actually melt a little faster than the.
What is this?
This is shaved Parmesan cheese. I think I'll just go like this. Take a little more. Okay. So that is 2 cups. Again, it's 1 cup of butter, 2 cups of cream, and 2 cups of Parmesan cheese. I don't know, I've never tried like the canned Parmesan cheese. It might work. I just like using the fresh for this recipe.
Do you need a whisk for the egg yolks?
No,
Just stirs it right in.
I mean you could use it.
Did
I'm
you
just
already
gonna-
add the egg yolk?
No, no. When the Parmesan cheese melts,
Then you add the egg
then
yolk.
you add the egg yolk and the chicken. So it's fairly thick. I mean, it's cream, but with the cheese, it's thick, and this just thickens it more. Sometimes after it's best if you can serve it right away. Sometimes if it's sat, like you're waiting for somebody to come to dinner, they haven't come and it's sat. I don't combine it till they're here, but as it sits, if it thickens, I just put more cream or even a little milk in it. I like the cream. You could use part of it, 1/2 and 1/2, or part cream and part milk, which is
Is that
1/2 and
heavy
1/2.
cream? Heavy cream that you used, or just regular? cream?
It was heavy cream.
Heavy cream. But you could
Yeah.
use regular.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I
in
don't
addition,
think you
you
can
can-
use just milk.
No.
So really, it's pretty much made now. All you do is
How long does that
Yeah.
take, the cooking part? that you're doing right now?
Just a few minutes.
It's really fast. It's a matter, once it gets almost boiling, I don't like to boil it,
Yeah.
but it's high temperature so the Parmesan cheese melts. Really all you're doing is heating up and adding the Parmesan, melting the Parmesan cheese. And then the thickening, because it's that hot temperature, is almost instantaneous with the egg.
Okay, so
and then your sauce is made.
So I have a question about the egg yolk. If you put it in when it's so hot, won't it cook it like scrambled eggs?
No, it
Okay.
doesn't seem. You just stir it really fast. And maybe if you're uncomfortable, use a whisk. It doesn't hurt.
Can you put the chicken and egg in and then warm it a couple of minutes? Because that chicken is not hot.
Yeah. Well, it's not hot, but it's not cold.
Oh, it's room temperature.
And so when
It doesn't seem to matter.
No, it because this is so hot
Okay.
that
It'll heat it up.
Yeah, it heats it up. If it was cold, I probably would warm it up before and put it in, because you want the sauce to be just right, and then add the stuff and put it right on. And I have used it with spaghetti, but I just prefer the fettuccine.
And you could use other shaped pasta
Yeah,
too.
yeah. You have to be careful. When my kids were little, one time I decided to be fancy, and so I made, I think, spaghetti with shell macaroni, and not one would eat it because they didn't like seafood. True story.
There went fancy
Yeah.
right out the window.
Okay, the sauce is completed. The Parmesan cheese is melting. I did notice the shaved Parmesan melted much faster. So basically that's all you're cooking it for. Oh, I forgot. Now I'm going to just put in the egg. And it's just a thickener. So you have to be kind of fast because you don't want it to cook and get flakes of scrambled eggs in your fettuccine. So turn it up here. See the nice sauce here. Cooled it down too much. Okay, at this point, I add the chicken. Now this is just some rotisserie chicken that we chopped up. You can use any kind of chicken. You can boil your own chicken breasts and use that. You possibly, I don't know if you could use canned chicken. I think it would be fine in here. So now I'll just pour it. Actually, I'm going to pour it into the bowl. Pour in the noodles. I just cooked them according to the direction on the package, and then add your sauce. You're ready to go. Stir it just a bit. See where I like more sauce.
Well, that's plenty. You don't need to thin it at all.
No, it's just
perfect.
right. And there you have it.